Let's start the show with our buddy Aleksander Ceferin, the UEFA president, saying, I think stating the obvious, but you know what? People hadn't necessarily said this before. The season may be lost.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's maybe more for him to prepare people, football fans, football clubs, players even, all of that, because I think he probably would have listened to everybody's ideas and options and scenarios and all of this, and then say, hang on a minute, it's good. And we have our own plan at UEFA. We could start mid-May, we could start start of June, or we could start at the end of June and still manage to play our games. Or, let's be realistic here, also, there might not be any more football for this season at all. And then we start again the 2021 season in September, October, November, whenever. And maybe it was quite clever. I thought it was quite clever from him to say, we also have a structure in place already. We've got our plans. But more importantly, we might not see any football again.
Yeah, I think it's good that somebody comes out and sort of reminds us of it, right?
Definitely.
Because, you get people saying, the season must continue forever. You get, let's wrap it up come what may. You've got other people, saying, let's play behind closed doors. Let's play in our toilets. But you know what? Ultimately, hey, what if we just take it on the chin and move on? There's another proposal, which is apparently it's another thing that UEFA are looking at, which would be to, this has been reported in some English media. I personally, from what I understand, this does not have a lot of support, but would be, let's play the end of this season next season, if that makes any sense. In other words, as far as UEFA competitions are concerned, let's go and wrap these up in August, probably end of August, and then start the 2021 European competitions in mid-September or October. Does that make any sense to you?
I don't know. I think there must be a point where if we can't play until a certain day this season, and I know how hard it would be for Liverpool and their fans and for a lot of other clubs. I get it completely, and it will also create a lot of problems if you void this season. I don't know, Sergio Aguero, for example, doesn't beat Thierry Henry's record of the most goal for a non-British player. All those kind of stuff. I get it, but if there's no football, let's say by September, we can't say like, oh yeah, let's wait a bit more and try to finish the 1920 season. I think there's a point where it will have to stop. So maybe August could be the last ditch where you said, okay, if we can, we do August and we finish that season then, and then we wait a bit to start the next one. But if by the end of August we still haven't been able to play any football, and again, let's not forget, thousands and thousands of people die everywhere in the world now. Football is the least of our concerns. Yeah. So if we can't play it because of health reasons, then so be it. And I know it would be hard for Liverpool to take it, but come on, we can't wait forever until we can play again and finish this season.
There was a really good article by the legendary Jorge Valdano, and if you don't know who he is, you should hang your head in shame. And El País. You saw? Okay, fine. Tell me exactly what it said.
No, I didn't see the piece, but I saw that he wrote about it.
No, but he basically said about how this disease makes football confront its own mortality. And he told this wonderful story about a guy who's on a dock, and little boy falls into the water, and he dives in to save the little boy. He saves the little boy. He brings him back to land. And then like a week later, he bumps into the little boy's mom. And she says, oh, you're the guy who saved my son, the little boy. And he says, oh, yes. Is he well? Yes, he's well. Thank you so much for saving him. But by the way, you didn't happen to see, he was wearing a hat. You didn't happen to see the hat or recover the hat. And I thought it was pretty telling. Because it's almost as if, people need to be shaken awake about the situation we're in. This is very real, all right? So the way we still see people, trying to worry, failing to see the big picture on this, I think is rather telling. But I'll tell you what, I think their tune's going to change very, very quickly.
I agree. And just on Ceferin, to go back to people, UEFA, and you back me up on that, UEFA can't tell the leagues, you have to stop now. This season is voted on everything. The league can do whatever they want. But at some point, UEFA would say, you can play whenever you want. If you want to play in January 2021, the remaining of your current season, do it. But at some point, UEFA would need to register for their European competitions, the team for each country and each league, right?
Exactly. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people think, oh, UEFA are telling people what to do. And they're really not. They don't know. They don't tell people to do because they don't know what to do. You know, I think so far they've tried to involve everybody, and they've not been top down. They want to make sure that if they handle this badly, everybody was part of the decision-making process and everybody takes the blame, because I think now more than ever, every aspect of football is in it together.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.